Hey GraceBridge friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is one of our first videos. You'll see some videos from days gone by. Enjoy those, but this is really kicking off our YouTube channel that we are trying to put together so that you have content to share about the work that we're doing together here at GraceBridge. I want to share with you a little bit about how we got started before we go over and take a tour of the facility that we've been using for the past 9 years. Years ago, decades ago, a group of men called the Salina Christian Men's Fellowship were faithfully serving families at Thanksgiving and Christmas with food baskets, as well as throughout the year as needs would arise, they would meet them the best that they could. The idea was born one day from my friend Charles Loper that, what happens to the families in our community the other 10 months out of the year when we're not providing these valuable resources. And so the idea was born to start a food pantry here in North Collin County that would serve multiple cities, but be based here in the heart of Salina, Texas. And so GraceBridge was born out of seeing a need that wasn't being met month after month after month. And literally since 2011, we have been faithfully serving families right here in Salina, Prosper, Gunner, and the surrounding towns between here in North Collin County and Denton County. And for some of you who've not ever had an opportunity to come and volunteer with us on a Saturday or serve with us, or one of our other donation drop-off locations is closer to you, I wanted to give you a tour of the building behind me that has been donated for use from the very beginning. And I want to show you what we've been doing over these past 9 years with the space that God has given us and how we've been serving families. Literally hundreds, thousands of families right here in our community have been served with care and with dignity in the way that we've greeted them each time they've come here to receive. So today I wanted to take you on a tour of our facility and walk through with you what we have the privilege of doing each time we have a distribution. And so we're standing here in the parking lot, and as you can see behind me, we've had to bring in a pretty large tent because, like a good board game, every distribution, everything that's on the inside of the food distribution center, we have to bring to the outside so that we have space on the inside to meet with each family that walks through the doors. We're committed to giving families the basic necessities of life and caring for their deepest needs by caring for the whole person. At the core of everyone's need is the need for relationships, that we were created by God to have meaningful relationships, one with Him, God our Father, and two with one another as we try to care for each other on life's journey. And so here's what I want to do today. I want to take you on a tour. I don't know if you can pan around here and see, but basically we have our facility set up a little different than normal because with the current circumstances in our culture, we've had to change the model that I'm about to show you. But I want to start by showing you what we've been doing over these past 9 years and then show you what we've done in light of the circumstances of COVID-19. So as we approach our distribution center here, you can see that during the week, this is also a place where people's donations can be dropped off. We receive probably 30 to 40 drop-offs a day here at this location. We believe at GraceBridge, donations of clothing and home goods and furniture equals hope. We take those items and we do 3 things with every donation that we receive. First of all, if we can meet a need that a family has here in our community, we meet that need. Second, if it is of great quality, which many of our donations that come through are, we put those in our resale store, and 100% of the profits in our resale stores go to help families in need right here in North Texas. When we take donations from each individual, we provide them a tax document that allows them to write that off on their taxes. But more importantly, we assure them that we're going to take the donation that they've given and we're going to use it to help people. Our donations have created jobs. Our donations create resources that we can use here to purchase the food that we need for our food pantry. It also helps during times of disaster relief. Over the years, we've helped in a number of disaster situations. Most recently, when tornadoes came through North Texas, we were able to help families get some furniture that they needed in their temporary place of living. And probably most notable is back during Hurricane Harvey, through our partnership with JW Logistics, we were able to deliver 17 semi-trailer loads of furniture and supplies and relief efforts to those areas affected by Hurricane Harvey in Vidor, Texas, Port Arthur, Texas, and all along that surrounding area of South Texas. And so these donations make a difference. And when it comes to in-kind donations, you can see that we have drop-off bins located here that are available 24 hours a day, but we also have drop-off locations in different places, church parking lots, in front of our stores that we have in other cities like in Frisco and Plano. And you can go to our website at gracebridge.us and find a location of those drop-off places. We also do in-home pickups, and we will be doing those for days and years to come because we want to go in and serve you the best that we can. Thank you for these donations. And again, donations equal hope. Now we're inside our distribution center, which also serves as our storage facility during the week. And we have all of our food boxes and personal care boxes here for when we do distributions. But until a few months ago, all of this would be moved outside on a Saturday so that we could set up chairs and meet individually with every family that walked through the doors so that we could hear their prayer requests, so we could share with them God's Word and share with them a hope that goes beyond a box of food. And in these days, we are now taking this and we're having to do it differently, but I wanted you to have a vision of how God has given us this space, and we outgrew it 4 years ago, but we use every square inch of it so that we can help families right here in our community. Over the years, many of our partnerships have grown, and we do work with the North Texas Food Bank on their corporate partnership program. And so we have vans that have been donated by JW Logistics that literally pick up tens of thousands of pounds of frozen meat and produce and miscellaneous products from Walmart, Target, and Kroger that we partner with the North Texas Food Bank to be able to receive those things and to go pick them up. And so this bank of freezers here behind me is where we store that meat and those items until we're able to give those to families in need here in our community. Right over here, we also have another freezer. It's a much larger freezer. We do get corporate donations from Cisco and other places like that allow us to be able to have not just simply non-perishables, but also perishables, proteins, and things that we can use to really give families the resources they need to provide for their family and to have great meals and great nourishment for their kids. And these days, due to the COVID-19 crisis, we are doing things much differently. You can see here that we have boxes labeled miscellaneous and cans. You can see here that we have kid packs. Each one of these packs are filled with kid-friendly food and snacks as kids find themselves at home much longer now. And we have gone to a drive-through model where families can schedule an appointment to come by, drive through, and receive their assistance, to receive encouragement through a little pamphlet that we give them, as well as they can go to pray at gracebridge.us and share their prayer request with us, and then we confirm with them that we've prayed for them. And if they have a need that goes beyond a box of food, we try to do our best to meet that need as well too in these days. It looks completely different, but yet very much the same. Meeting people's basic needs, caring for them, and making sure that we care for them spiritually along the way.
Nobody else,
All right, so I'm going to show you around the rest of the distribution center that we have here. And one of the great privileges we have is a number of years ago, my friend and I, Dr. Todd Brantley, were going to lunch, and we were talking about ways that we could help the community that was non-conventional. And he is an incredible optometrist here in North Texas, has an office in Plano and an office here in Salina, Texas. And so the idea was born to have an eye care clinic where families can come and receive free eye exams, get free glasses that have been donated, or they can buy a brand new pair of glasses for $20. Let's take a look inside the eye care clinic, and you'll see that we have our own equipment, which makes this real easy. Every room at GraceBridge is multi-purpose, so when we're not having an eye care clinic, we do use it for some storage here. But you can see we have our own phoropter, our own chair, the ability to turn these lights off and to be able to provide eye exams. Some people find out they only need readers, and so they can buy readers right here for $2 from us. And it gives people the dignity of being able to provide for their eye care. But if you've never seen a child or a person who's been struggling with their vision put on their new pair of glasses and begin to read or look at the Bible for the very first time, it absolutely changes your perspective on how important it is to see. One of my favorite verses in all of Scripture is when Jesus was preaching his very first public sermon. He went to the synagogue and he took the scroll from the attendant and he opened it up and he began to read. And he said, "Behold, I've come to proclaim the good news to those who are in need," and that he had come to for the recovering of the sight to the blind and to set those who are captive at liberty. And so Jesus even mentioned the importance of healing and touching people who have a problem seeing. And God has equipped doctors with the ability to create glasses and contact lenses so people can see clearly in day-to-day life. And I believe God provides that for us. We're standing here in our back pantry where we keep the bulk of the donated food that comes in. Many of you have chosen to use our Amazon.com wish list, and daily we are now in this season getting packages that are coming from Amazon with vital resources that we need. If you haven't had a chance to go out to our website and find our Amazon wish list, go check that out. Make sure you're signed up for Amazon Smile. That is listed as Master Cares Frisco, Texas, and you can select every one of your purchases. We can get a percentage back that comes to GraceBridge for serving families in need here in North Texas. One of the things I love about sharing the story of GraceBridge is that we've been compared to an iceberg. That you see whatever tip of the iceberg that you see, but as you get to know more of who we are, you see the depth that we go into caring for people. And whether that's through disaster relief or through our community gardens, it is just an incredible opportunity to bear witness to what God has been doing in these past years. Thousands of families have been served here as well as through our partner locations. We have a location at Heartland Church in Carrollton, Texas. We have a location in Denton, Texas at Life 365 Church. We also have a limited point of distribution in Tennessee and working on others as we speak, so that we can multiply the work of caring for people and honoring the Lord and making sure that people know that our anchor of hope in this hopeless world or the hopeless situation that we're in is found only in Jesus Christ. And so I can't say thank you enough for tuning in to our channel, and I can't say thank you enough for being a part of this work. I hope that you'll share this video, you'll subscribe to our channel, because we're going to try to do a thing called Tube Tuesdays, where each week we post a new video so that you can keep up with all that God is doing right here at GraceBridge. Thank you, and God bless you.